Of whether B is alive or dead, and within the first few moments we know of B's fate, and the episode starts with a montage of grief where we see all our characters learning of B's fate and dealing with their own grief, and one of the key characters who has to deal with her grief is Ali.
Poor Ali, she's pretty much at rock bottom at the beginning of episode 1. As soon as she gets back from hospital, she has one very focused idea in her mind, and that is to kill the freak. And she tries.
The set piece of episode 1 probably is the big fight in the yard, and so I read that originally in the script and was very excited to sort of see this huge battle. And then comes the logistics of how to shoot that.
A lot more goes into a behind-the-scenes fight scene than you might think, because it kind of looks so seamless. Hours and hours worth of rehearsals and stunt choreography is kind of reduced to maybe 2 minutes of fight on screen.
One of the challenges of this fight was we didn't want to use stunt doubles for Pamela and Kate.
Fortunately, we were able to film in segments, so we could kind of film just, the first 30 seconds of the fight and then keep doing that again and again and again and perfect that bit. Whereas often with fight sequences, you have to film the entire thing from start to finish.
Even on set, even on the day, everyone was just like, wow, she's not a human anymore. She's just, she's going back to primal reaction to being attacked as fight or flight.
As it turns out, it's pretty hard to out-freak the freak, and Ali learns that in a kind of a spectacularly brutal fashion.
So Frankie has a reintroduction to the series this year. It's a roller coaster ride for her. She has been out of prison on parole, and then suddenly someone from her past, Mike Nisi, appears.
For my backstory too, I think it's the thing of you being obsessed with someone and you hate them so much and you want revenge. And then I think it kind of turns on its head. I think it becomes, if you're always watching the videotapes of them or photographs of them, or I think it falls into the territory of obsession, and it becomes like some crazy ex-boyfriend or something. The makeup department is fantastic. They make up all these latex scars. The detail's extraordinary, and then they paint it up, and it looks terrifying. We have one day where we do a fight, like we'd choreograph it and go, what about this, what about that, with our fight choreography team. Then Matt would shoot it on his phone. Then on the day when you get into the car and you walk through it, you walk through everything at like half pace. And obviously Matt had an idea from using his phone to go, this is where I want the camera. And then you kind of go, my own stunts just like Tom Cruise.
The shock twist to the end of the episode is that she's arrested for the murder of Mike Panisi, which we believe she did not do.